Why, hello there. Don't mind me, Agent York here, with a nice cup of coffee, you know. So, good morning, or good evening, or good afternoon, or good night even, depending where you are in the world, and welcome. So today, I want to talk about a few things about going on the channel still. Overtime is still going on. For anyone keeping up with updates, nothing has changed on that. It is still for the end of July, and then I will be about 99% out of overtime for the rest of this year for the most part, aside from a few instances in this because of holidays and things. Because basically I bet it on, hopefully, obviously, the holiday being in favor of holiday week, so gotta see how that pans out for a few of those. But other than that, we'll have most weekends back on normal. So I wanted to go over my plans on how to treat the rest of this year after July. So this is going to basically be the last update on any of this crap until next year, depending on what happens on that regard. So, what do we have here in the coffee? What is the fortunes we have? Well, the future is uncertain, but what the plan for the rest of this year is going to be, mainly going back. So I put the viewer request system on hold, and it will be coming back. So the first weekend after the 4th of, not the 4th of July, the last week of July. Last week of July. So, the first week of the new month after July, the Friday, we will be starting the viewer request. So, it will be back. So, highest voted thing will be our new game for Friday. Saturday will be as like normal, whatever I want to play, basically. And the idea will be to finish up some stuff that I haven't gotten finished up. So, for a little while on Saturdays, I'm going to be trying to get some side stuff done. So, I'm hoping to have Elden Ring done by then, I hope. I mean, we still got this month and the month of July to try and work on that. But in the off chance that Elden Ring isn't finished, I am going to slightly delay the viewer thing until Elden Ring's done, because I do want to get that done. We want to get that done. Oh, this is one of those worlds where sometimes there are some worlds when you collide with something, it stops all movement of your avatar, so so don't mind if I have a little frozen today syndrome. But anyway, back on the subject. If Elden Ring isn't done, I would prefer to just focus on Elden Ring until it's done, and then we'll go with that plan. So if that's the case, we will just solely focus on Elden Ring on Friday and Saturday, because I just want to get that done. I am greatly enjoying it. I don't want to necessarily rush it, but it has been, I mean, we're over 200 hours, going into likely 300. I'm terrified to imagine it going into 400, but having 2 stream days devoted to it will definitely get much shipped away and shipped out. Because I definitely have a lot of things I want to say in a review about it. If you hate long reviews, oh boy, you don't want to watch my Elden Ring review, because oh boy, is it going to have a lot of interesting topics. Oh boy. But, yeah, after Elden Ring, definitely the return of viewer requests. I spent basically a year having down. I was very sad to do that, but realistically, you know, I didn't want to keep being like, we'll do it and then not do it for like a month, do it. Like, it was the easier way. I greatly hated doing it, but it was the easier way, sadly. It was the easier way, and that's what I went with. So, after that, if that all goes pants out, So we'll continue the view on Friday, whatever I want to do on Saturday, which we're going to try and catch up on other things like Neo Automata. I'm going to try and work Wing Fit back into, because remember we left off on a really nice note on Wing Fit, and then it just kind of also faded in the background because all the fucking problems and everything going on. So that won't be a long stream, though. That's going to obviously be like a 1-2 hour kind of affair thing here and now. So, some side things that I'm wanting to try out. So, I'm wanting to try 2 ideas. Try a few after work or stream things, kind of like I did with Elden Ring here and now. I wanted to try a little bit of that. Try to get a little more stuff here and there done of that. But after that, the main thing I want to try to do is kind of a 1 hour affair of short games. So, I got a lot of these limited games, and some of them are indie games that are a little shorter, simpler affairs and that. Some are good games, some are bad games. So, a little questionable, So, I'm thinking of trying to have a Pacific day. I'm thinking maybe Mondays. Well, I have to work for like an hour, just an hour, not anything too crazy of that, to sample and play some of these shorter instances of games that will hopefully like 1 hour to like 5 hours long. They wouldn't be super long. Get through some of the backlog while getting some of the more. Because, some short games aren't everyone's cup of tea, so, or I guess in this instance, a cup of coffee. But, those are 2 ideas I want to try. The shorter, more indie-focused one, I definitely really want to do. Because I think that would be a good way to get through a few backlog games. Because, I have tremendously huge backlog, so it would be immensely nice to get some of that out of the way, and I think that would be a good way. But like I said, that's not always everyone's cup of tea, so I think that's a way to do those kind of games on a side thing. And for those interested, you could tune in or watch for the YouTube video, and if you're not, it doesn't interrupt the normal stream stuff of that. So so I think that'd be good. But the extra time, which at the moment will be for Wing Fit, which that will definitely happen. But after Wing Fit, kind of up in the air, got work still, and there's other things I do too. I'm sure those who are on Discord notice that I'm in VR chat on different days. There are events I do in VR chat. I did. Most of you know I do walkouts in VR chat, which is very fun. I definitely recommend it. Definitely. Oh, we had that little freeze. Time froze. It was frozen today. But there are a few other events I do in VR, and then it's fantastic socializing, my friend. You get a lot of nice experiences, and that meet a lot of different people. That people really actually. This like VR chat really reminds me of the fucking 90s internet, honestly. It'll be sad when it ends up like the 2016s. When did all that freaking crazy people from Tumblr start invading everything? I can't remember now. That'll be the dark ages of VR. Hopefully that'll be way in the future though. But those are my current plans with getting everything back in order. Now, of course, the main problem will be, will this continue into next year? Since this is 2 years of this from where I work doing this overtime. We had a meeting about a month ago. It was a company meeting, and they did talk about, obviously a lot of people were wanting to know a little bit about that. They basically told us they are estimating that they are expecting things to die down this fall. Now, whether that's a bunch of bullshit to just get people not to abandon ship, because believe me, that keeps still being a problem. It's not as big of a problem now. They raised paychecks and stuff, so, you know, things are a little bit better in that sense. But, you know, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna really do if this goes into third year. And of course, gas prices don't help. I just spent $68 filling up my car. Now, if you live in a city, you're probably like, wow, that's cheap, because you people like in 6-7 range. We're just getting into the mid-range of $4. So we're working our way up to 5, so I know we're on the cheaper end of that, but that's still expensive for my territory, though. $4.39. That's expensive for here. I mean, you gotta keep in mind, Missouri's known for having some of the cheapest gas in the fucking country, so, I mean, I'm certainly not the worst off. Don't get me wrong on that. But, you know, it's still going up, and it's affecting groceries regardless. I mean, I spent $180 on groceries yesterday. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever spent so much on groceries before. Just, like, damn. Damn. Probably some of the most expensive groceries. I mean, like... That's a new record for me. Like, I usually just a little over 100 when I'm going, you know, full stockage mode groceries. But, like, 180, holy shit. Like, chickens up, like a 10-pound bag of chickens up to $32. I'm like, fuck. Damn, that's a lot of money. Shit. I don't even want to imagine what city people are like right now. It is just... Woo! Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do on the third year if this shit continues. I don't really have much choice. I will just have to do a much better job at getting my vacation dealt with like how I've been doing these 2 weeks. Except this time, definitely assume an email. Like, because, see, that was my main problem this year. I did 2 months after, I did work January, then I did 2 months, and then I was like, you know, the email the previous year was really bad. They did it, and then we ended up with over 100 openings that they couldn't fill for almost a year. Would they really be that stupid to do it again? Oh, yeah. I was trying to, no, I can't get close enough to the camera. Yeah. Yes. Yes, they are. Yes, they are stupid enough. Yes, they will. Oh. Yep. Ba-boom. Fixed. Ah. Coffee saves the day. But, yeah. This time, I'm definitely going to assume email is going to happen. So, January comes around. If this shit is going to continue... I'll probably work January again, because my original plan was that January, I would probably have to work January and then, like, do either 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off on each month, or, like, do, like, 3 months or so that I had to work. And I'll make a plan on what to do if it continues. Basically, yeah, I'm going to assume email for working up to the end of July, likely going to happen again if it goes into a third year. It'll be bullshit. I'm not going to like it. It's going to suck, but it's work. I mean, there's a lot of people worse off than me. I have a job. I own all my shit. I don't have debt. I have a nice little audience here, and I got my friends and everything. So, you know what? It's not the worst thing in the world, you know. There's worse people out there who don't have a job, don't have a home, don't own anything, massive debt. You know. I have my own problems. Everyone has problems that, but I'm definitely not in a horrible position that, so I just wish I had more free time, you know. But sadly, sometimes they ain't always as it's cracked up to be either, because, you know, sometimes, you know, one of my newer friends, you know, they have a lot of free time, but the problem is they don't have stable income because of it. So, you know, all the free time, but not stable income. So, you know, like I said, no is all it's cracked up to be. But, yeah. That's basically the plan, what's going on. Hopefully, it'll be true, and it dies down in dies down during the fall, and then things will hopefully be normal. Summer will be usually the busy season. What I'm really hoping, because basically what they say is the reason we've been still ramping up is because, gas and everything's been going down, going up. They'll claim is basically our consumers are trying to buy as much of our product at a cheaper price because the price is going up because of gas and resources. We need metal and all kinds of parts and crap to make what we make, and because of fuel going up, that's causing all that to go up, which causes our price to go up. So they're saying is basically they've just been anticipating all this happening and have just been buy. So they have crap loads of our product at a low price. And what I'm hoping, if that's the case, if that's the case, what I'm hoping is that it will cause an effect where less work will be happening. Now, not like less as in we're going to be out of a job, but I mean like maybe we'll have a few extra days off. Maybe they'll lay us off for a month or two. Because believe me, every time I mention to people who don't understand how layoff works at where I work, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I mean, I haven't had a lot of jobs, but I guess layoffs are just really bad at other places. But for those unaware of how layoffs are where I am, when business is down and they decide they're going to do a little layoff, they'll usually lay us off a month to 3 months usually. And you collect unemployment and you wait for work to start again. And, I'm, like I said, I'm not in debt. I own all my stuff. I just got to pay for electricity, internet, food, and me gas for driving anywhere, and I'm good. So, unemployment works just fine for temporary measures. Now, for buying lots of games, though, it does hamper that a little bit. But, that's why I also don't empty out my checking account. My checking has built up money in it too, separate from my savings account, which is, of course, to be saved. So, that's actually why I keep extra in my checking account, because there was a time where I used to usually get, like, October, November off almost every year. There was a time for that. So, But I'm kind of hoping for a similar effect if that prediction comes true for next year. That's magical. VR is janky at times. You get used to it. But yeah. So that's basically what's going on. That's the plan, and those are my hopes. My hopes and dreams for next year. I just hope for it to at least slow down. But hey, I definitely would be down for a month or two if they have too much product and they're like, okay, we stocked up, we're good. Let's avoid the really expensive shit and hope it goes down or something. But who knows? I'm not expecting anything to go down for a while. The economy and everything's a fucking mess. But I'm not getting into politics on that. Heyo. But anyway, if you have any questions, or I would love to hear suggestions about specifically the little kind of short stream thing for short indie-ish games. They don't have to necessarily be indie, but their main target is short games, which, usually are a lot of indie games, to be fair. But I'd love to hear some suggestions. Like I said, I'm thinking of doing that on Monday. But, if you all want to throw out days that you think would be nice for extra little 1 hour stream in that regard, feel free to throw a comment down on suggestions on that or any other ideas you might have. But yeah, if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And I appreciate everyone's patience. Thank you, everyone. I, again, am very sorry. Hopefully, things will be getting back on rails. I have been trying to get some reviews done, as said, to build up so we can hopefully get things back on schedule better, hopefully. So, with that, I I will be enjoying some more Elden Ring. Fantastic game. Has some concerns about, which I'll go over in my review. Not for the game itself, but for FromSoft's future, because there is a very interesting subject to talk about the Soul series when it comes to Elden Ring and the direction it went. But fantastic game. From what I heard, though, the community seems very mixed about. Like Aaron finished it, and he told me he considers it the worst Souls game. Very bold statement. Now, being worse doesn't mean very bad, though. I mean, Dark Souls 2, before Elden Ring, most people would tell you Dark Souls 2 was the worst. And even though that's pretty common, most people would still tell you still enjoyable game, at least, though, That's not like some of the failures in other franchises, So, most people would say still good, So, but, again, I'll go over that stuff in the review. Anyway, you know me, I chow too much. Thank you. Hope you all have a good cup of joe in the morning and that. And I'll take it easy and have fun. Be safe out there. And if I don't happen to get another, I hope to get a few more videos out. I know I'm just busy. Man, just busy. I just, man, doing too many things. I can't wait to have my fucking Fridays to myself again to get things done again. It'll be nice. But you all have a good time. And if for some reason I don't get another video out before the 4th of July, that, you have a good, safe 4th of July then in that case. But I'm hoping to get another view out beforehand and to kind of tie things over. But I do have one other talkie video going to do as well about certain more politicians. If you're aware of recent events, you might get an idea what's going on there. But yes, have a good cup of joe. Not really my cup of tea. But hey, gotta go with the theme. Take it easy, everyone. Thank you for watching and your patience. I appreciate it. Thank you.